Trying to create a healthy environment in our school districts. Joining us today, Director of Activate Allen County, Kayla Monfort, to talk about the Activated School Challenge. And thanks for joining us, Kayla.
Thanks for having me, Holly.
All right, so we're challenging the school districts now. Think out of the box, right? Tell us more.
Yes, we're excited to once again be able to launch our Activated School Challenge. So any school in Allen, Auglaize, and Putnam counties are eligible. So this kind of branches outside of Allen County, which is why we love it so much. We're able to impact even more students, and even better than that, this is actually the 10th year that the Activated School Challenge has been here in our community. So close to 50,000 students have been impacted by changes throughout the years, plus, a ton more beyond the 50,000 that were impacted in those years, because we look for sustainable changes, things that we can hopefully the school can continue to use year after year. So not just that current year that they get the funding, but having those, equipment or things they're utilizing throughout the years to come. So we would encourage schools to, again, as you said, think outside the box, and it's a great opportunity for things to be funded that schools may not have the funding for. So we're looking at nutrition, physical activity, mental behavioral health. There's really nothing that you can't apply for in the scope of health. We're just looking for healthy, sustainable ways to support our schools and, of course, our kiddos.
Right, yeah. So can you give us an example or two of what has won some money and what school districts are doing?
Yeah, so we're seeing a good number of school districts who are applying for things like sensory rooms, ways for kids to kind of de-stress or be able to go to a different location and have some of those sensory items available. We're seeing schools that are looking at ways to have more physical education equipment, whether it be games that are non-elimination, just different activities for the gym setting to add to their curriculum. We're seeing community garden type things or school gardens that are being developed. So there's just really a wide variety of things. We're just hoping that we can, allow the students, the teachers to think outside the box and find things that they would love to have but may not be able to have the funding for. There's new equipment that's been added to playgrounds. So just again, the scope is quite large. So that sometimes that's people hate to have large scopes, but really it's just kind of an open framework for just thinking about the health of our students. How can we impact them in a meaningful, positive way? And we know that students need additional support when it comes to physical well-being, mental well-being, and nutrition. So that's why we focus, of course, in that health realm as Activate Allen County.
Right, yeah, and all they have to do is fill out an application. I mean, what's the process then to be able to, get involved?
So this year, the process involves an online form. So you can go to activateallencounty.com, and we have an Activated Challenge tab ready to go. You can find the school challenge there, and then you can be on your way to getting that form filled out. Once you submit that online form, you'll hear from me, and we'll kind of get you the rest of the way there in terms of giving us a budget and just kind of what you're wanting to accomplish with those funds. But the first step, very simple, just tell us about your school, give us some information about what you're hoping to accomplish, and we'll start that dialogue with you. So again, activateallencounty.com. Under the Activated Challenges tab, you'll find that school challenge online form. If you have questions, you can always reach out to us as well, because we would love to help you, love to talk through some of your ideas with you and see what might fit for this. We would also just love to say thank you to our partners, Mercy Health and the Adams Board of both Allen, Auglaize, and Hardin County, and then of course the Adams Board in Putnam County as well. So we really enjoy having those sponsorships, because we can not only impact a lot more schools that way, but we can also look at mental health and those kind of things that are really important to our students, especially these days.
Is there a deadline? Get people thinking now?
Yep. So our deadline is right before Christmas break. So December 12th, you have plenty of time to get it in there. I know schools are just getting started, busy time of year. So there's plenty of time, plenty of opportunity for you to get that application filled out. And then after Christmas break, we'll be announcing our award winners. So you have until basically all the schools are heading to Christmas break to get that filled out.
All right. Some great stuff, getting the schools pumped up and healthy. Thanks, Kayla, for joining us.
Thank you. Have a great day.
All right. Don't go away. Noon Edition continues in a moment.